Yo folks, welcome back. Scott ate my dog here. This is my very first match in this German Koenig battleship. I just got it, tier 5 battleship. This is my very first match and I really enjoy this ship. Like, only played one match and I've played one or two since, and like this first match I'm maybe a bit of beginner's luck, as you'll see, but holy crap, like this ship is good. Now, one of the reasons I chose the German battleship lines is because they've got really good secondaries, they've got that turtleback armour system, and you can take fire close range without taking citadels and stuff like that. So I thought, somebody like me who's kind of misplacent sometimes, not always thinking the right, not always doing the right thing in this game, I thought I end up in the wrong place a lot of the time in my battleship. Now, it'd be nice not to get citadeled when that happened, so that's one of the reasons I chose the German battleship line. But I think I do everything right in this match. Like, I spawn in the middle with a destroyer, a cruiser and a battleship beside me. It's, oh man, you'll see this unfolds. But yeah, it's got 5 turrets in the ship, 2 at the front, 1 at the centre and 2 at the back. 2 guns per turret. They're 15 inch or 305mm. So they're really good guns, really big strong guns. You can citadel other battleships. Everybody in the match is tier 5. I've got a spotter blade to increase my distance. Aye, pretty standard for a battleship. Spotter plane, good armour, good guns. And I think I've actually finally understood when to use and when not to use the AP. The armour piercing rounds. But that friendly destroyer is just kind of kiting on B here. Having a wee look to see who's in there. And if that was me playing that destroyer, I'd have been like, YOLO, I'm on at B, and I'd have been getting totally fucked with what's about to appear in B. But there's a Königsberg steaming right out into the teeth of a battleship and 2 cruisers. So he's not going to have a good time. I'm trying to turn my ship round about to meet them, because rather than turn to port side or turn right, I don't know if a port is right, so we'll just say rather than turn right, I turn left so as my turrets are facing the right direction, because it's a 48-second turret rotation for 180 degrees, and that's with the captain perk for it. So aye, there's the Königsberg. Took out his steering, he's took half his health. I don't know if he's fixed his steering or not. He might just have fixed his steering and kept the turn anyway, but he might just be stuck in a turn where his rudder broke. But this Furitaka, it's like, what are you doing, Furitaka? You're just chilling? If you're just chilling, moving back a wee bit, I'll have a wee shot at you. Some of the shots hit the island, but most of the salvo reaches. And the Furitaka seems pretty well armoured, doesn't it? Like, this is where I'm wondering, should I switch to AP or should I switch to high explosive? Start to go for some fires on him, just guarantee myself the damage, because my aim's not really been that good. But I decide, take another shot at armour piercing, let all the shots clear the island, and he goes undetected. But pops just back in time for the citadel and the incapacitation to land. So that's when I decide, yeah, we're sticking with the armour piercing rounds here. And I'm praying that the Furitaka reappears, and there he is right there. And I'm like, I managed to hit a citadel there. I'm good at this game. Let's fire another shot, see if I can get some more citadels. There's another battleship just in front of me. Now he's aiming for a different ship. I reckon if that battleship right in front of me was aiming at the Furitaka as well, you'll see his gunfire here. I reckon if he was aiming at the Furitaka as well, that Furitaka would be dead, and I wouldn't be getting this next shot. But the Furitaka's just sitting there like giving all the broadside. He's like, ooh, you want broadside in your new battleship, COD? Like, yes I do. And I'm still terrible with aim. Slips undetected but fires his guns, becomes visible again. And that's what proves to be this guy's downfall. Because I've missed that many shots by now that I know where to shoot him, and he's no moved, he's not doing anything to fire off my aim. And boom, because it's gave me that amount of time to home in the sights, I fire the back 3 turrets at him, get citadels, and that leaves the front 2 turrets to fire at the next guy, and boom. And it's just out of the time for a double strike. Boo, where is my double strike? But right now, I'm thinking to myself like, holy shit, I like this fucking battleship. This battleship is good. And I'm like, right, destroyer. Still get the armor piercing loaded, might as well fire it before I reload. I do have the captain perk to if the guns are loaded and I change ammo type, it takes half the time. So rather than the 28 seconds I think it is reload, it would take 14. But that would still be an extra 14 seconds. But I missed them anyway. So I switched to high explosive ammo, and I'm probably just about to watch this guy die. Because that generally has been my experience up to this point in battleships. Like, you find a target, you're like, oh hell yes, there's somebody I'm going to shoot. Your gun's just reloading time. Like, look, my guns, there's a salvo there. That would usually be the salvo to kill him. But he goes undetected and I'm like, screw it. I'll just have a shot anyway. Why not? Press Z, see those shots land. We get a blind kill on a destroyer. Totally stole that kill for those 2 guys shooting at him. But that means the destroyer in B is now clear. And we've got a battleship and a cruiser over here. Or is it about 2 battleships just now? It's 2 battleships that we can see just now. Still firing the high explosive. Should really be switching to armor piercing. But like I say, I'm still kind of coming to grips when I should do that and when I shouldn't do that. So well, I think I'm going to miss a fire high explosive. And I think my aim's going to be off. And when I think I've got a good broadside and a good chance of hitting, that's when I load the armor piercing. Now that guy, the Britannia, or the Brittany is what it's would be in English. He's just coming out of the side of the island. I can see him now. And I can see a nice big flat broadside, so I'm firing armor piercing at him. But then I'm thinking to myself, wait, this guy's closer. Should I shoot him? But no, I take my shots at the Britannia. And then the Texas is turning broadside really close, and I'm like, I've got almost 20 seconds to wait. And there's a cruiser just appeared in front of him as well. The Emerald, he's popping me smoke screen, so nah, we're going to go for the Texas. As the gun turrets swing round. Turn the ship just to help them that wee bit quicker. Fire the high explosive and immediately switch to armor piercing. I get 6 torpedo hits, torpedo protection hits. But I set a fire. But I think he immediately put the fire out. One fire immediately puts it out. There's a set of torpedoes going for him for the friendly destroyer. It's right in front of me. Might have been the cruiser that fired the torpedoes actually, I don't know. But there's a really nice armor piercing salvo. 3 penetrations, almost all of them hit. Didn't get full damage in all of them, but that was a nice salvo. Nice big chunk of health. And then the torpedoes land. Or it wasn't torpedoes. And here's the Emerald. 5 seconds to reload and the Emerald's bum catches the island, slows them down. And I'm just like, delete, delete, delete. 3 citadels, 1 incapacitation, devastating strike, and the Emerald is down. Those 3 shots that went midships all hit citadel. Poor Emerald, but that happens to me all the time in the cruiser. You go, there's a battleship, look how close that battleship is. Look how close he is, look how close he is. I'll just get my torpedoes off, and then the battleship's delete, 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 delete. I'm just glad that I managed to get the delete. So, there's the Britannia that we shot at before. You can only see his bum, he's moving away. We decide, nah, we're going to head up north. Let's head up that way towards A. There's 2 battleships up here. Or is it the battleship? It's a battleship and a cruiser. I think it's the Iron Duke and the Kirov. Kirov's in the capture point capping it just now. That's what you can see is happening in the cap zone. And there's the Iron Duke. My spotter plane's got 50 seconds left. So he's out of range, but I'm undetected so I can just sail their direction. Make sure my gun's on the right place. Have a wee look at the Kirov. And because I'm not targeting them, the guns are actually aimed at the island, the furthest point that I can see. And all those shots hit the island. So the Kirov escapes. Like I say, everybody is tier 5 in this match, so he must be the tier 5 Russian cruiser. I don't know if he's a heavy or light cruiser. Pretty new to the game. I think I've just got over 100 hours in the game. But I still feel like a complete noob in some battles. You come up against the experienced guys and you're just like, holy shit. But I think I'm in a pretty well match-made match this match. Towards like skill, ship type, tier. I think it's pretty well balanced. Might even be a wee bit in my favour. Because like as you see, like everybody's just like, here Trus, here's my broadside. Would you like to shoot at my broadside? And let's be honest, when you're looking at a broadside, you're only too happy to shoot at it. Yes, I will shoot at your broadside. But because I swung the ship round from my port side to face them, now my starboard side is facing the enemy. The front guns have shot and I'm waiting the back guns turning round. And when the back guns come onto target here, the guns are going to end up just that wee bit staggered. Oh, that's a full salvo. But the guns end up just a wee bit staggered. And I fire my back guns in the middle turret as a block and the front guns as a turret. And then we start engaging the two of these ships at once. So the Kirov, he usually gets my black 3 turrets. And then the Iron Duke will get the front turrets. He's only getting a single turret fired at him just now though. But that Kirov's asking to die. I just can't get an accurate shot on him. Because he's manoeuvring, he's changing speed. And I've just not took enough shots in World of Warships to know where to put shots when people are doing different speeds and turning at different angles and stuff. I still to learn all that. Plus, like I said earlier, this is my first match in this ship. And I made a pretty noob mistake with the fires previously there as well. I had 2 fires set on the ship. I let them burn for 10 seconds and then extinguished them. And then I took another 2 fires. Whether if I'd just let the fires burn and then extinguished them, I'd have took probably less fire damage overall, I would imagine. But the Kirov's asking to die, and look at that. I'm firing midships. Hell am I doing? But now I've got the turrets split up. Front turrets for Iron Duke. Back turrets for Kirov. And because, like I said earlier, I sometimes forget about my throttle and I just kind of charge forward. I've charged that far forward that I can't engage the 2 ships, which was my plan, because there's now an island blocking the Iron Duke. GG. GG, COD. You've done it again. But now I just decide, while I'm reversing here, I'm going to fire all the turrets at the Kirov and try and get the Kirov kill. Because he's got to die. And while all this has been happening, the destroyer and the cruisers went down and captured C. So we get the 2-point advantage again. And because I destroyed the destroyer earlier with a blind shot, screw it, let's fire blind at that Kirov. Get the Citadel hit, the Kraken unleashed, the high caliber award, and that means all guns for Iron Duke. And we'll probably shoot that island at least another twice. There's some shots into the island. Only 2 shots land on the Iron Duke, 1 over penetration and 1 penetration. Another shot for the island. Because why not? Let's try and sink the island too. See if it gives us a medal. But pretty much, Iron Duke, he's dead, ain't he? Next salvo, all my guns can reach. The other guy's been withering them down. Salvo out on the broadside. And there's the 6th kill. Thank you very much. What a match. Koenig. I've played one match in it and I couldn't help but make this video. I didn't know how to get the replays to work. And that took me a couple of days to figure that stuff out. But now I've got them working, I'm going to be bringing any of the stuff that I play offline. Because there's a few matches that I can't get access to anymore. But yeah, anything I play offline, you're going to see it on YouTube. And even anything I do on stream now, I can do it in this format as well. So if you like this sort of format, hit the like button for us. Give us a wee comment, tell me how you thought of my gameplay. And we'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching, guys.